Hello, clinicians. This is private practice. I'm Jo Muirhead, but you know that because most people turn up and they already know who I am and why I'm doing these videos. Welcome to Tuesday. So sorry about yesterday. No yoga pants Monday, but that's okay. Yeah, I got to sit in a medical room. You know, one of those treatment rooms where they put the curtains around you can hear all this stuff going on and like children screaming, freaking out about the fact that they're getting a flu shot, older people freaking out because they don't understand why they need an ECG. There I was left for an hour and 15 minutes, shirt off, waiting for some stitches to be taken out. Wasn't a fun time, really. I wasn't going to do my recording from that place yesterday. Anywho, welcome to a brand new week. How is everybody going? Hey, Carol. I can't get enough of you either. Mutual admiration society going on. Carol, you are allowed to go to sleep, though. I think that's kind of an important thing for us to talk about in our next little get-together. And my gorgeous sister Adele has joined, which I'm very grateful for because I wanted to share with you something that my gorgeous niece created for me. I hope you can see this because, you know, photography and I, we work hard. So my niece and I often have lots of online conversations, and she's gorgeous and she knows I love coloring in. So she's made me her very own coloring in design, and it says unstoppable because I was feeling a bit flat and yucky. So she made this for me. Now I get to sit and color in and think about her and reflect on the word unstoppable. And as always, she writes me gorgeous letters because she has the most beautiful heart. And I'm just so grateful that she is in my life, really. So thank you, darling Adele, for creating such a gorgeous young lady. Carol, it's good to know that you can fall asleep. Maybe you and I need to have a conversation about how I can have more of that in my life. I also wanted to let you know that I've had my first Instagram admirer. Totally unexpected, but apparently I had the cutest smile that could melt the iciest heart. Who knew? Thank you, Columbo Craig. Your profile is really attractive. I don't really need to see pictures of half-naked men sitting on the hoods of a car smoking a cigar. I'm a counselor. I get all the phallic symbols in that. Anywho, poor Sophie is almost wetting herself in laughter as she listens to this because she got to meet him on Instagram as well. And we were both laughing at about that not really being pleasant. Could be worse, though. I do remember when I first started advertising and paying to use Facebook back in the day when it was a new thing to do. And somebody very, very politely suggested that my sex change operation hadn't gone so well and I should ask for a refund. I was kind of horrified that people would treat each other like that. So we just block, and delete, block and delete. Kind of a favorite thing to do, really. So what's in store for you this week? What is your intention? What do you want to get done? How do you want to feel by the end of the week? I did not sleep very well last night, so I am looking forward to my day ending. I am having a conversation with a couple of ladies in about an hour and a half, actually in 2 hours' time. So in between this recording, I get to go and cook dinner for the family because, you know, I'm just that awesome. I've also been working really hard on a brand new free information product to send out to people and preparing yourself for those pesky, almost like first date conversations when you go to a networking event or when somebody says, hey, what do you do? So how do we prepare ourselves for those conversations and what do we need to be aware of and why are people shying away from us when we say anything about mental health or therapy, or in my case, rehabilitation, where everybody assumed that meant drug and alcohol and then proceeded to tell me about all their drug and alcohol habits, which, of course, I am not the right person to talk to about that. Let's just be honest. So I'm looking into a 5-part video series. It's going to be completely free. I just want to help people prepare for having these conversations because I think it's kind of the conversation that we should actually be really good at. And I get that so many people get tongue-tied and sticky and icky and feel awkward. So I've got a really easy way to show you. So I'm going to share that with you. I've just got to get it finished because, you know, the perfectionist in me wants it to be amazing, which it will be. but then I want it to be perfectly amazing, which it probably won't be. There will be typos, and I know some of you are going to love to share the typos with me. That's cool. I have been working hard on a presentation that I'm doing next week for a fabulous customer of mine. I've got 13 people coming to hear me talk about the fatigue management program that we run. So again, I have been working on overfunctioning, but I've got a great activity plan for these people. So I'm not going to bore them to death with a PowerPoint or anything like that. I'm going to actually get them involved and get them working really hard at learning what exhausts them and what they can do about it. Pretty cool activity, don't you think? I've got some book writing to work on this week. Yesterday, I met with my fabulous editor. Her name is Kelly, and you've heard me talk about her before. Actually, she's going to come on and I'm going to interview her. So anyone who's interested in learning how to write a book, you will learn from somebody who helps people do that, which would be really cool. She is helping me calm down a little bit. You know, I've got this 3 or 4 month process that I need to put in place to write my book, and Nicola's already written hers, so I feel like I need to write mine because, you know, she's beating me and that's not a good thing. And I'm joking. We laugh about this a lot. Hey, Richard, great to see you. Oh, I'm going to shout you out, Richard, because we had printing arrived today, and we both, Sophie and I, looked kind of stunned when the gentleman arrived saying, here it is. And we only ordered it on Friday afternoon. So, Richard, you guys really do deliver, and we are really, really thrilled with all the printing that we're getting done. So quick. So quick. Hey, Kate. Wow. I love it when you Americans don't go to sleep. This is awesome. So lovely to see. Actually, Kate, I've been thinking about you. I was in church on Sunday, and I swear you were sitting, you know, on the opposite side of the auditorium. I kept looking over going, why would Kate be at church? That is really weird. So, so lovely to hear you. Well, to see you hearing me. What are you looking forward to listening to? Are you looking forward to listening to me talk about something? Yeah, my brain's gone all flibbity-gibbet now. So, Carol, what have you got happening? Yes, I will do my homework. Hurrah! And then you'll complete yours. Then we're going to, oh yes, you're going to knuckle down and get stuck into some work and prepare for your next speaking engagements. Congratulations, Carol, on your hoarding speaking engagement that you had last week. That was, you were so excited, and I know that a lot of people got some great information to be a part of that, and you really gave incredible value. So that's good. The book coach. Okay, Kate, yes, I will make sure that that you're around, or I'll invite you to come and hear what Kelly has to say. That would be really cool. So I probably need to tag Kelly in this post so she reminds me to make that happen, because, you know, my memory and we aren't friends. So I've got some book writing to do this week. I want to complete my new information product to send out to the people who need to learn how to have networking conversations. I'm finalizing my fatigue management program presentation for next week, and I'm going to deliver exceptional value to all of my clients. Now, there is a really big thing I'm doing. Tomorrow I get to go and see a fatigue management client for his 6-week post-program review. It's going to be really interesting because this young man actually has a brain injury, and I'm about to ask him what he has integrated and implemented in his life since I started working with him 12 weeks ago. So it'd be intriguing to see how that goes. Jill Johnson-Young, you're here too. Oh, this is so cool. Thank you for not going to sleep, all you American people. This is really cool because, you know, I am the biggest advocate for insomnia. Alrighty, so the questions that I've been asking is, what are your intentions this week? What are you going to do, and how do you want to feel by the end of the week? It's not enough just to have a whole great big list of goals. Goals are fantastic until you stop meeting them. How do you want to feel when you have set your goals? So on the antithesis of that is, what are you objecting to this week about yourself? What is it that you're actually going, I can't do that. I won't do that. I'm not smart enough for that. Haven't got the time for that. That's my favorite. Haven't got the time, haven't got the time, haven't got the time. And because cash flow is tight, haven't got the cash, haven't got the cash, haven't got the cash. So what objections have you got running through your head? They're usually around time, they're usually around energy, and they're usually around money. Okay, so I want you to think about that this week and find out where you're actually coming unstuck. Sometimes it's knowledge. Sometimes I don't know what to do, don't know how to do it, or I'm going to let someone down. That's another awesome objection that we have. Yeah, Carol, they're like self-limiting beliefs, but we actually internalize them and turn them into legitimate reasons why we can't do something, which is probably the same as a self-limiting belief. I just wanted to call it an objection because I'm going to talk about objections a lot this week. Alrighty, we've been going for 10 minutes. I'm going to go and put dinner in the oven, and I am looking forward to talking to you all later this week. And now you can all go to sleep. Thank you.